If you've ever stood at the edge of your pool wondering how much time you'll spend vacuuming this season, you're not alone. The Dolphin Nautilus CC Supreme promises to cut that chore down to almost nothing. But before you click buy, let's talk about what it actually delivers in real life, not just on paper. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't just another robotic pool cleaner that gets stuck on ladders or misses corners. The CC Supreme is designed specifically for in-ground pools up to 50 feet, and it comes with a Caddy, which is a game changer if you've ever wrestled a heavy robot out of the water after a cleaning cycle. Most people don't realize how much the storage and transport piece matters until they are dripping wet with a 20-pound machine in their hands. The Caddy here isn't an afterthought, it's a practical solution that makes setup and cleanup faster, especially if your pool equipment lives far from the water. Now, the headline feature is the Wi-Fi connectivity. It's marketed as always connected, and that's not just marketing jargon. You can schedule cleanings from your phone, check the filter status, and even get alerts when the cycle is done. That's useful if you're not always home, or if you just want to run it overnight without walking outside. But here's the catch. The app only works if your Wi-Fi signal is strong enough to reach the pool area. If you've got a large yard or thick walls, don't assume it'll just work. I've seen people return these because they couldn't get the app to pair, only to realize their router was 75 feet away with 2 brick walls in between. If your pool is far from your router, consider a Wi-Fi extender or skip the Wi-Fi model altogether. Another feature that gets overlooked is the waterline scrubbing. Most robotic cleaners focus on the floor and walls, but the CC Supreme actually cleans the waterline where algae and scum love to build up. That's a real-world benefit if you live in a humid climate or have a pool that gets a lot of use. Instead of scrubbing that line yourself every week, the robot does it automatically during its cycle. It's not perfect. Some users report it misses small spots, but it's better than nothing and saves you a tedious task. Filter care is another area where this model stands out. The filter is easy to remove and rinse, and the design prevents large debris from clogging the system. That's important because a clogged filter can shut down the whole cleaning cycle and leave you with a half-cleaned pool. The CC Supreme uses a fine mesh filter that catches even small particles, which means less backwashing and clearer water over time. But keep in mind, the finer the filter, the more often you'll need to clean it. If you're someone who forgets to rinse the filter after every use, you might end up with reduced suction and longer cleaning times. The Dolphin legacy, part of the name, isn't just branding, it refers to the brand's long history in pool cleaning technology. Dolphin has been making these robots for years, and the CC Supreme benefits from that experience. The navigation system is reliable, and it maps your pool efficiently without getting stuck in tight spots. But it's not foolproof. If your pool has unusual shapes, multiple levels, or a lot of obstacles like water features or tight corners, you might need to manually guide it a few times to get it to cover everything. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to consider if your pool isn't a simple rectangle. So who should buy this? If you own an in-ground pool up to 50 feet, hate vacuuming, and want a machine that does the heavy lifting with minimal input from you, this is a solid choice. It's especially good if you're tech-friendly and want to control it from your phone. The Caddy makes it easier to store and move, and the waterline scrubbing is a nice bonus that saves you time. Who should skip it? If your pool is larger than 50 feet, this model won't cover it effectively. If your Wi-Fi doesn't reach the pool area reliably, the connectivity feature becomes useless. And if you're not comfortable with basic maintenance like rinsing the filter, you might find yourself frustrated with reduced performance over time. The biggest trade-off here is convenience versus control. You get a lot of automation, but you still need to keep an eye on the filter and ensure your Wi-Fi is strong enough. It's not a set-it-and-forget-it machine, but it's close. If you're willing to do a little upkeep, it'll save you hours of manual cleaning each month. In the end, the Dolphin Nautilus CC Supreme delivers on its promises for the right buyer. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's not overpriced either when you factor in the time and effort it saves.